Have you ever done anything like this before?
Not really.
Yeah.
I read the news when I was in 5th grade, but you know,
No,
yeah,
okay.
pretty much. Yeah. All right, so my name is Nancy Hankel. Was on GUCA until 3 days ago. So Rachel was my attorney, and then I primarily worked with Karen as my paralegal. So obviously when you're searching for a divorce attorney, things are probably not going the way that you thought they would in your life. And my situation was particularly surprising and kind of volatile. And so before I met with the team here, I had talked with a couple other local attorneys, and they were fine. You know, any of them probably would have been fine to work with, but I made my appointment to meet with Rachel and Karen, and from truly my first interaction on the website, I knew that this was going to be a different experience. And so I believe there was a pre-questionnaire or something that I filled out, and then I got a call from Chloe when she was working the desk, and from that conversation, you know, just she made me really comfortable to tell her the details of things. She knew the answers to my questions, and we got an appointment set up almost right away. And so I came in, I was really nervous, and God, what am I doing? And I just remember, you know, meeting for the first day with Rachel, Karen. I don't know if you were there the very first day, but you know, I was impressed with every interaction that I had. And again, everyone could answer my questions. They were reassuring. It was important to me that they made me feel heard and that I wasn't crazy and that they were going to be taking my stuff seriously. And I distinctly remember thinking about the fact that, you know, you don't take every client that comes to you. You're very careful and you vet the people that you work with, and that indicated to me that you're very serious about your work. And that was clear through all of my experience, and I remember just, you know, every time I talked with Rachel, it was, yes, I can answer that, or let me get back to you. It was never some roundabout answer, or I just felt like she knew what she was doing. The best resource to have when we eventually went to court, and knowing that she, you know, has had experience in the judicial system here with the judges, and that was really reassuring. I mean, the whole thing was, I mean, kind of flawless, honestly, which is hard to say a lot of the time with service, especially in this type of industry. And I felt like I couldn't have made a better choice. Yes, I would recommend Bennett Bennett. I would tell them that the divorce process is long sometimes and intimidating, and it's really important to have somebody who knows what they're doing, but also treats you absolutely like a human being when you talk to them. And it's definitely a personal experience here. I felt like every time I had a conversation with someone, that was their focus for the moment. They weren't thinking about 45 other things at the time. And they remembered details about my case that sometimes I even forgot about. So it was nice to know that they cared about the little things and cared about me as a person. And I would just recommend them to anyone. I feel like this has been a long time coming, to the point where right now in this moment, the fact that it's done kind of just feels like a formality. But I think the first thing that I'm going to do is get on changing my name back. And I am excited to, you know, live my life without having to worry about somebody else dictating what's happening there, and remembering who I am. When you pick someone to have kids with who turns out to not be the person that you thought that they were, and then you have to share that parenting responsibility with them, that's hard. And I know that with the result we were able to come to, this is the best result that could be for my son right now. Well, I feel like my situation is a little unique in that my son was so young when I started this process, and when I was kind of trying to get any guidance, when I was still thinking, like, do I want to leave? Do I stay? Like, what do I do here? You know, a lot of the stories of people who have kids, they're they're even a couple years older. You know, my son was 2.5 months when I made the decision to leave. And so I didn't really have a lot of experience or guidance or Google stories or whatever to draw from to see like, oh, how did this work out for people? And I think, you know, I'm grateful for having the support that I did and for people understanding why I had to leave when I did, and just for having basically someone to hold my hand every step of the way and let me know, like, your kid's gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine. This is a better outcome for him than if you stayed. And just having that reassurance. And, you know, every situation is different for sure. But I took a leap. I had no idea if I was doing the right thing or not. And now, you know, with the benefit of so many months of hindsight, I can see like, yes, that was the right move.